Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my Goddess Yemaya Womb of Creation for the month of August 2020. And I'm going to open with an oracle I got guided to, the Oracle of the Mystic Moments. When I came up, and so when I got guided to this, when I looked at the box, it looked like snow on the front. So there could be something in the winter season. I myself, I don't want to see snow. I don't want to be anywhere near where it's snowing. But I'm getting that season. And mystical moments, I feel that there will be some sort of mystical moment in the month of August from what I'm getting from that, where I was guided with this. I'm going to pull one from here. Then I'm going to be using a new deck that I got today as a gift from a beautiful soul sister, and she knows who she is if she's watching, and I want to thank her. And so it is the Light Seers. It's the one I've wanted. It's been on my list. So I was so happy to receive it as well. I'm going to be using it for the reading. I haven't used tarot for this reading for a while. I was using the mermaid deck. But I just, I was guided that it was okay to swap up this time for the tarot, which is great. So we're going to get the message beyond us having a mystical moment. What is happening? Ooh, I like that because it was so moon-like. It was so moonish. 30 is the white rose of hope. So I love it. White rose. This brings up the energy to me of the Fool in tarot as well. And where is... Okay, there it is. It brings up the energy of the Fool. Hope, beacon, solution, and beginnings. So we see a woman dressed in a blue gown standing somewhere in a lonely landscape. Darkness surrounds her, but a shining white rose glows like a beacon and illuminates the night. Maybe this woman is lost, but maybe she is uncertain about her feelings. Yet, thanks to the light of the flower, she can find her way. White roses symbolize hope, new beginnings, admiration, and young love. There is exciting times ahead. So this can even be something new coming in love. But I just get a feel for like the Fool card taking some sort of new... I mean, this says beginnings too. Fool can be like taking a risk, leaping out and just taking a chance on something as well. When you're uncertain, because the rose is going to kind of illuminate the way forward. And I definitely get full moon time, which this reading's full moon placement talks about the full moon in September. So it can be a new beginning by the full moon in September from what I'm getting from that. So we're going to see what she has to say. I maybe pull like 2 cards a piece, just kind of read them off of each other for each placement and see what happens. We'll see what goes on here. Our August. That's kind of funny. Energy surrounding your month. This is going to overrule our month of August, and it is Ace of Cups. So that's a beautiful new emotional beginning, a new start. Like I said, when it's said about love, it can be something new coming in love. It almost feels like that in combination, like a Page of Cups. But this is saying Ace of Cups, so there is a new emotional beginning. Now this one, when it comes up, it also talks about self, and it talks about cleansing out our own emotions. So there may be an emotional release, a heart chakra release for us in the month of August. Something comes and kind of cleanses us emotionally and clears us of a wound or a blockage, because aces are singular. They also have to do with ourselves as well. But it creates a fresh new beginning, sort of like the rose of hope. It creates a fresh new beginning. So you can start a new emotional connection from a place where you don't have those old wounds. So you're letting go. And this is like a deep cleanse and an overflow. And it also kind of, I want to say the word refresh, but that card always kind of gives me the vibe of the fountain of youth, the Ace of Cups, just in its energy. Oftentimes you'll see an actual fountain. And it's got that childhood vibe. I don't want to say full on 6 of Cups, but youth, there's no such word as youthifies. I don't think there's a youthify. Makes us more youthful. So we have a younger vibration. We have a more innocent, cleansed vibration. It's that of a child, okay? So it's bringing on this vibe. There is all this emotional cleanse, overflow, release that brings on a certain vibration of childhood innocence, if you will. So that's the energy, because I'm relating it to the feeling of the fountain of youth. And so it's going to bring on that vibration within us that allows us to create a new beginning from that space, whether it's with somebody you're with. And I'm relating this to relationship because of the emotional aspect, and the ending of this card, it kind of gave me that vibe that it was going to be like that. So even it can be with somebody you're already with, but you're vibing differently, so your experience with that person is going to be different. There's a lot of red, white, and blue on the colors here. I mean, it is red, white, and blue in skin color, so there is a freedom too. There is a freedom aspect of the vibration that comes with this as well. And of course, when you return back to a more youthful state and you're in a vibration of that childhood innocence, coming in a place of love, you don't have those deep wounds that formulated before that happened. So you go back to that innocent state energetically and emotionally before that was created, and you had that deep wound of separation or of rejection or of abandonment that created codependent or clinging type of relationships that aren't healthy. So you're going to kind of erase all that and go back to the it's like hitting the reset button, and it's going back to the beginning programming that you came in on before those wounds occurred. So it's a cleansing of that. It's a going back to that state. It was a long way around. I just wanted to go back to this 30 because it said thanks to the light of the flower, she can find her way. White rose symbolizes hope, new beginnings, admiration, and young love. That's what this is. It's a younger vibration of self-love before the wounds, because the wounds create that disconnect from self as well, and you're not loving yourself like you should. So it's all in alignment, and from that healed place, you can attract that with what you need in relationships, or the relationship dynamic changes because you have. That was a long way around too. Okay, I'm going to move on. Something she'd like to see us create more of or spend more energy on this month. I don't feel another one was going to be warranted there. And it is 9 of Cups. It's our happiness. So we are going to just do singular cards here. She wants us to create more of things that make us happy. Wish fulfillment. And make wishes. This is giving me the vibe of the 7 of Cups too, it's about using our imagination and all the options that we have. And so just the way this is all spread out and they're like just flying through the air there, I feel that she wants us to create more of an ability to imagine, create wishes. And she's also jumping out of this, little treasure chest here. So create, it's like, you have a wish fulfillment and you can spend time creating that wish to come true. But then the next wish, just like creating a wish list is what I feel like she wants us to create. And or like it's giving me that 7 of Cups, like I said, like a vision, creating visions, not just maybe writing it down, but maybe different like vision boards. Create a vision board for each wish that you have. Create a bucket list of things that will make you happy. Again, I feel there is something vibing here for relationships, but it's coming back to yourself. It's coming back because 9s are also individual, independent type of energy in the tarots too. So it's to make a bucket list of things that will make and fulfill your happiness. Make a wish list of things that'll, that you want to come to you, that'll make you happy, and that will have you kind of just leaping in joy, as this visual on this card is. So it's to create the things that'll make you happy. It's to create more wishes, to create more dreams. Don't stop at one. To keep creating them. I mean, the universe can fulfill them. Why limit it? Why not just be big and vast and whatever it is? I mean, if you're just creating a vision board, what's there to lose? I mean, you just make it a vision board. It's a nice creative thing to do on an afternoon. If it's raining or something, and there's nothing wrong with that. If 3 out of the 10 on there came true, well, that's wonderful because you're focused on it. You're putting good vibes into the manifestation of it, and so it can come to you in that way. So focusing on and creating and imagining and envisioning all the things that'll make you happy, and if you have to put it on pen and paper, all the better. Spend all that time in that joy and that happiness in the month of August. Energy surrounding love life for the month of August. And it's back to that feeling. So I'm glad to see it here because it's what came up in the Ace of Cups here. I don't want to get these too close to my candle because I've found that we can have problems. So it's going back to the feeling that I saw here. And, whoa, just wanted to fall. Oh my gosh, it's still moving. So these two did go together, and this is going to surround our month. And it is that childhood vibration. And it can be someone from your childhood or a past life, okay? Six of Cups is that nostalgia. It's connections from the past. It is past life connections. It's somebody that can feel familiar, but you just don't know why. It's like, why does that person feel so darn familiar to me? Why do I feel so darn comfortable with that person? Doing this for yourself. And I feel like, I'm not saying this is going to all happen in August, because I feel like this, for those that are guided to this reading, you've been doing this, but you're going to see the accumulation of it, and you're going to feel the freedom, you're going to feel the release of the wound that was cleansed out of the heart center, okay? And in doing that, you're going to realize that in the month of August, and you're going to connect to someone in a way of this, okay? So again, in a more, if it's somebody you're already with, it's in a more childlike, innocent state. And children are uninhibited, okay? I think this came up in another reading, but they're uninhibited. Yeah, one of my readings I did, because after the reading I remembered that word. It was the word, it was the feeling. So, uninhibited type of feeling in regards to love and loving your life, not just love life, because for some people, you know, you've done this work, there's not a partner around, and there doesn't need to be a partner around. You know, why? You know what I mean? Like, if that's your desire and that makes you, that's your wish, all the more to it. But you can have a wonderful experience in life and love life and enjoy it to the fullest and have a huge bucket list all to yourself. You know what I mean? And so if that's your thing, then that's, you know, there's two different ways of seeing life and our experiences. So you can have that without the partnership is where I'm going. Because some people that come to the reading, they're single, they don't have that other person right now, and you can create a very wish fulfilled and happy life without that as well. So the love life is going to be on the aspect of romance. There's going to be a connection to a past life. There's going to be a connection to a soulmate, somebody that feels familiar. And if you're somebody that you're already with, you're going to connect in an energy of uninhibited, innocent, vibrational energy emotionally, and it's going to change the dynamic of the relationship that you're in for the better. Okay, so very nice messages. Okay, energy around our finances for the month of August, and these two wanted to do a dance. I don't know why. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a good card of moving past. It's like moving away from a situation that was more rocky or was challenging into a space or energy that is calmer. It is more peaceful. So any emotional, any financial problems can become emotional problems too. Any problems financially, you're going to move past. So if you've had bills that have been plaguing you, you're going to get to pay them off, and you're going to get to move into a safer space. And you can see the birds kind of pulling her along. So even if you have felt like you needed assistance or whatever to get you to that place, that is what's going to occur. So your finances are going to move into a better space and allow you more peace of mind. Something she wants to help you cleanse in the month of August, and it is Four of Pentacles. Holding on too tightly to situations, to people, to energies, to wounds. You know, you can see this is over her heart chakra, placing blockages over the heart chakra, any of that thing, because I do feel there's a huge cleanse and release coming in the month of August of that. So it's from holding on. She wants to help us cleanse a feeling of lack, of needing to kind of hold on and be restrictive of our resources, our time, our emotions, our money, whatever have you that you're holding on to too tightly. So she wants to help you feel at peace and at ease so you can let go a little easier of things and not be holding on and restricting. Because when you're doing that, you're restricting things from coming to you as well. A seed of new energy to plant at the new moon, which is August 18th. Nine of Wands. which is interesting for a seed to plant. So I just want to see what it tells me. Proactive is a word. That's not quite the feeling that came with the proactive word. Diligent, watchful. This is something that's on guard, but I don't feel it in a kind of a, I don't want to say paranoid way. I don't feel it in a negative way. I just feel like watching for something, to be vigilant, to be, yeah, I do feel that. And I think we're going to see what it is in the next card. To be watchful. It could be for the, we had that miracle type energy, right? We had that, we're talking about our souls doing, oh yeah, from the mystical moment back here. That's what we're on guard watching for. And I don't want to say on guard. Yeah, kind of like just watching for. I mean, it's just giving me that vibe. A lot of the guardedness of the feeling of this card, the meaning of this card isn't there. This is just like you've prepared. There's a preparation. I'm hearing the word preparation. You've prepared for this for quite the while, and it's like be vigilant in watching for it. I don't think you could possibly miss it. For some, it might not come until September because of the 9 here, but I still feel in like a period of 1 month from whenever you're, let's do it timelessly too. A period of 1 month from when you watch this video, whatever day that is. So if you watch this on August, say August 4th, then it wouldn't be until September, you know. So for those that come to this video late after I post it, it'll be into September. But it's going to be, I feel, within 1 month's time, this mystical moment is going to come. And it's going to come because you did the work, because your soul helped you do the work, or the soul, you did the work and your soul aligned things in the background for things to come together. But it's going to affect your life in a very positive way. You're going to be loving your life more, and it can also be affecting the area of your love life. And it's even going to overflow into your finances because it looks like you're being moved into a better space financially too. So it's to be on the lookout, to be vigilant for this within 1 month's time of watching this. And that what you're looking for is the mystical moment that's going to occur. So to plant the seed of being vigilant and watchful. So the full moon message, something that will come to completion by the next full moon in September, and it is a 10 of Wands. So for some people, this could literally be moving or traveling. You may be moving or traveling within that time frame or by that next time frame, because I got, just straight away, she's packed up and she's going. But 10 of Wands is a heavy burden. So something that has been a heavy burden will be in a better light. And it's interesting, we have a progression too. We have 9 and 10. So it's like a, I want to say like a bonfire, because we got so much flame, and then we got the 10, and then we actually have 11 flame, 11 wands when you put these two together, because they feel like they're that. But if you're waiting for someone to come travel towards you, they could be doing that. If you're waiting to go traveling, you could be traveling and or moving or relocating. For those that that's not occurring for, by the next full moon in September, you are going to have a burden removed. You're going to have something resolved. Like it's going to be a definite yes or no, a definite I'm staying here or I'm moving, I'm going or traveling, I'm changing this job or that. I feel a definite decision has been made that has been a burden up until this point because of the uncertainty surrounding it, will have been resolved one way or another. You're going to have your answer. You're going to know which way you're going. Again, if you're coming, going, staying, packing, moving, visiting, whatever, it's going to be decided by that time. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed this reading, and I will be back soon with another reading. Angel blessings, oceans of love.